some information about Neil and Sandra. They fell about 3 weeks ago on a Sunday evening. They were outside. She had her phone from the house with her. They didn't find them until Monday morning about 5 o'clock. Blake said that he got the call at 5:30 in the morning. Obviously, nobody knows exactly what happened, but because Sandra fell and hit her face, they had to take her to Parkland, or because that's where the hip trauma is. She was in the hospital 8 days. Neil was okay to come home later that day. As Blake says, this is their worst nightmare for those sons, that their mother's not going to be able to take care of their dad. Is those of us who have had elderly parents that fall, that's a life-changing moment that never goes back. I've got a call in the Blake now. I didn't call them back, but they're very private people, and but he did. You know, I can tell you this, and she is recovering. She is recovering very slowly. Neil is okay. I mean, it's okay as Neil was, as we've known him in the last couple of months. Right. But Sandra, who was always very, very cognizant with it, is recovering very slowly. So we lift up our prayers to them. And Rick, when I talk to Blake, I'll find out, send a card and where to send it to. He didn't tell me where they were. I doubt that they're at home, but he didn't offer any information. At that point, I didn't ask, but I will next time I talk to her. Okay? So, join me in the spirit of prayer. Eternal God, we give you thanks for the blessings of this day. It's summertime and it's hot. It's what it's supposed to be. We give you thanks for this club as we celebrate the year of Linda's leadership. We give you thanks for all that has been accomplished, and we look forward to what Shane is going to move us to this next year. We ask your spirit to be upon all of our work in the community and of this club, to be upon this food, to take it to the nourishment of our bodies, and to keep us this day in your peace. In the name of Christ. Amen. Amen.
At this time, we'll have a pledge of allegiance by Dr. Clark. Thank you.
Please stand, place your hand on your heart, join me in the pledge of allegiance to our flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now we're going to ask our President-elect, so the President, if you will lead us in a song. Thank you.
We're going to sing God Bless America with me. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans, white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Thank you, everybody.
Nice work. Nice work.
Enjoyed that
I
very
like
much.
that. I saw that.
And we're going to have the introduction. Huh?
Oh, closer to the microphone. Yeah.
Now, introduction of guests. Do we have any guests that need to be introduced? Les says yes. Thank you.
Mark. Thank you, Madam President.
We do have a guest today, a guest of shame, and that is Councilman Mark Sesky. Mark, go ahead and set up. And that was our guest.
Okay, at this time, we're going to move forward and give an end-of-year update and also make some presentations to give appreciation to leaders that helped me tremendously this past year to enjoy a lot of success and accomplishment. Remind me to get closer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, first I'm going to highlight our 3 goals. We have 3 goals that we really worked hard to invest a lot of energy, time, and effort. And I have good news. We were very successful, and thanks to everyone. Our number 1 goal was to increase membership by 20%, and we did hit that and beyond. Going to ask the director of membership, Leslie, to come forward and share on all of those important accomplishments and what our goal looks like now. Thank you, Les.
Thank you again, President. Yes, so over the last 12 months, we've been working on a lot of different strategies. Well, one strategy we had in mind, how to implement how to implement a recruitment process so that we can have a way to get attendees that come, but also to have that information for people available, whether they're here or not, so that way people know and find out what Rotary is, and it's a way to have that information readily available. So with the work of Jordan also and a couple other members here, we've developed the new portal that you guys have, a lot of you already, if not, we have some more. They card with a QR code that takes anybody that scans it to a portal that has information about the application, about the club, about the activities, about the flags over Irving, and also an opportunity to review the meetings that we have here in case they're missed. So that's a portal that we've created. Going forward now that we have another 12 months ahead of us, I think now we have a lot of the tools that we needed in order for us to keep the club growing and adding more members and making that process very easy for everybody to execute. So for that, that was one of the accomplishments I feel that, you know, Order was able to leave behind this year, which is now we have a pretty good process that whoever is going to fill that role now, it's going to make it a little bit easier for us to engage with the community, showcase what we're doing, so that way the opportunity for people to join is going to be a little easier because everybody's aware of what's going on. So to highlight some numbers that we covered with Linda earlier, we started the year with 54 members and 5 honorary guests, so that was 59. And now we're ending with 66 members and 5 honorary guests for 71. And that's how we met our number that Lisa mentioned earlier. So we're pretty excited about that. Moving forward to, we have, I believe, a good strategy on how we're going to engage with the community on different events. I believe we're going to be part of the 4th of July parade, which now we are able to be out there in the community. I think it's going to be one of the first times in a while that you know, we've been able to showcase what Rotary does and for people to see us. Additionally, too, there's more events that are coming up that we'll be part of. Some of the things that we started in a way is, you know, the Irving Marathon running series, volunteering at those events and also getting visibility. Rick Lindsay helps a lot with bringing the flags, which sometimes we put the banner, the lawn signs so that people know that they can order flags. Here recently, this weekend, as well, the Rotary Club participated on the Lone Star Barbecue and Music Festival, and we had this banner made, which, there we go. All right.
Yeah.
And Ryan Meany took care of putting about 30 flags around the Levy Event Plaza perimeter, same flags that we use for the flags over Irving and a couple Texas flags that made the event look very well, and we had this sign to present that there as well. So again, we're pretty excited into what's going to happen in the next 12 months with the new board and also the platforms that we built, so that way it makes the process a little bit easier for everybody to execute. So keep on telling your friends about the Rotary. And again, there's a lot of things that we're going to be doing as a club that's going to engage people to want to be part of what we're doing. So thank you for all you guys do. Does anybody have any questions?
Good job, Dave.
Like Donna and Irving to come forward. We're going to make 2 new member kit presentations today to Donna and Cody. And we also need to give a presentation to the new members on Zoom, but we will wait until you're at the meeting. So, Lazarus, if you want to do that too?
All right.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it. In the membership kit, there's some information about Rotary, also about receiving your blue pen, and I believe that's everything.
Oh, picture over here.
Just pose here.
Okay.
Line it up a little bit.
There we go.
1, 2, 3.
Nice. One more. One more. You guys are so popular.
Got it.
Awesome.
I'll just hold this, so I'll be sure to have it where it can be heard by all.
Yeah.
Again, I applaud Lazarus on all of his tremendous energy and effort with getting it all online and making it so easy for anyone to check us out, become a member. And then I also believe the social networking events quarterly help to get some new prospective members in that could come at noon and help them to recognize what we're all about and get involved. So we gained several from those social networking events. So thank you so much. We appreciate everyone. It takes everyone asking, talking to your friends, neighbors, co-workers about how they can make a difference through Rotary. The second goal was increasing the flag program by 20%. And Rick Lindsay has been an instrumental leader with the flag program, and he helped us to gain more revenue, cut expenses, getting a free building with no rent. That was huge. Those are huge savings. And then Dr. LeVar is always getting us over there on Saturday mornings and working on flags and repairing flags. That's an ongoing process, isn't it? And appreciate his tremendous efforts. But everyone was involved. We all got involved and reached out and installed flags and helped pick up flags, which saved us a lot of money too. Rick has been very involved in all this, and I think he probably sleeps with the numbers. So I asked Rick to come and give us an update. Kathy Howard, I would be so remorsed if I didn't recognize you. You are so important. So important. You were sending out those texts, you were sending us our list, you were reminding us to get those flags delivered by a certain day, to remind us to get out there and pick them up. And I can imagine how your phone was blowing up and all communication you were having to deal with. Thank you, Kathy. Okay.
I want to get my word in before Rick.
Okay.
When we got the flags out for the 2 holidays, Memorial Day and Flag Day, we had a reserve of about 40 flags, okay? I have disassembled over 100 in the last week and a half. So we're in negative territory as far as flags for 4th of July. We will build flags Saturday morning from 8:30 to 9:30. 9:30 will be done. If you want to come early and help us get set up and get started early, the more flags we build, the better off, but I'm not going to keep you after 9:30. But we're going to be, we need to get some flags built, or some of us will be down here on the 4th of July building flags. So 8:30 to 9:30 Saturday. Lazaro, would you please tell your sister we need her help? We need all hands on deck if we possibly can. Okay, now I'm gonna turn it over to Rick for his 30-second report. 29, 28, 27.
Thank you, Reverend. Lee?
Don't leave him up there by himself.
Don't give him the mic.
Yeah.
I thought when you asked for the numbers, you were gonna do this. Hey, I've got some good news. In 2021, we had 1,516 flags in the system. Then we also had all of the Millennium Fountain flags, which that number sometimes gets up around 50. We also have the Irving Convention Center, which is somewhere around 50. So you add those two together, so that's what put us up to that 1,650 number.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's good accomplishment. So in 21, the revenue, the sales was 70,454. In 2022, so far, we're at 62,590. So you can subtract that and see we're probably about $8,500 off. So divide that by 50, and that gives you some idea of the number of flags we're off. Well, you subtract the two flag numbers, and you're come out with about the same number. So we're about 120 to 150 flags short where we need to be. I got an email this morning. The lady said, I'm going to order a flag. And so I sent her Kathy. I said, well, contact Kathy. So did Pat call you this morning?
First of all, you didn't give her my phone number. Second, she didn't give me her phone number, so there was no way I could find her.
Oops.
Well, actually, I forwarded you the email, so I figured you just answer it back, but we'll work that out. And I thought, ma'am,
I did send her an email.
we're still selling. Yesterday, we had quite an activity yesterday.
Yeah, you, what?
The numbers were changing. Yeah, we gave 20 yesterday. So I had some dialogue with Dallas Burke, and he said one of his board members wants to buy 12 flags and make a donation. So as soon as I get that finalized, I'll report that back to you. So what I'm saying is that just because 4th of July is coming up, we're not done.
Exactly.
So everybody you know, in all the Rotarians, we need, how many did you say, 71 Rotarians? We need to sell all those flags at Millennium Fountain. So if you haven't bought one or two, and I know most of the people I'm looking at have, and we need to collect the money, but we're way short of where we should be. Keep in mind, that's pure profit, as you said. So we don't have to pay for those. So that's a good thing for us. So Madam President, I'm happy to report that you're going to have a good flag year. We may not hit 2,000, but we're going to exceed last year.
Excellent.
That concludes my report.
It's about, just walking in your neighborhood, when it's a little cooler, maybe later in the afternoon or evening, and I need to do that too. I was visiting with Shane when we were walking the neighborhood, and I was like, I've got to go talk to all these neighbors. I know they'd love to have a flag. We're all patriotic. Someone's got to ask. Until you ask, you do not receive, right? So we just need to ask a few more people, but thank you to everyone. I think we will end the year with a success on cutting expenses and increasing revenue. And so if we get the flag enrollment up with 4th of July, where everyone's very patriotic, thinking about having red, white, and blue on, we'll score, right? Thank you. Okay, our third goal was to try to have all of our club meetings, our speakers supporting the 5 basic needs to increase quality lifestyle. And thanks to Roy Manning, he did a superior job. We had awesome speakers, and every meeting was all about hitting that goal of trying to increase our awareness on how we can make a larger difference in the community and even nationally. And I know I gained a lot of information that I will share and will help me to be mindful of how to reach out and help others. So Ryan, I'd like for you to come and give a shout out of what you'd like to share for the successful year.
Thank you, Madam President. Appreciate that. So yeah, programs this year has been a lot of fun, a lot of excitement. We covered a lot of our basic needs, learned a lot of, about fantastic charity organizations that we can contribute to, that we can learn more about, expand our awareness. We also did a little self-development. We had a couple of programs around emotional intelligence and how we can behave better under pressure. And then we learned about some of our people that have benefited from our Rotary scholarships. And so it was not just me. I had a lot of wonderful help from Rick and from past presidents and other clubs and so forth. So I think we made a lot of ground this year with programs, and we're putting Terry in a great position to continue with that. So hopefully you continue to be proud of the programs that we have here at this club, and the plan is to continue to elevate those as much as possible. Thank you.
My fourth goal that I thought we did over and above what we were hoping to, I guess, incorporate and plan for was our 85th anniversary. And Patty led the charge. She had a team of members that were passionate about getting involved, and I think we all agree that our 85th year anniversary was an awesome celebration. Thank you, Patty. Valerie, a speech from Patty.
Denied.
Overruled.
Overruled.
Would you like to give a speech to celebrate Patty?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fifth accomplishment that I'm very proud of, and unfortunately Valerie's not with us today. She's on vacation, and I wish her a lot of quality time and enjoying the vacation. But she worked diligently with us to receive a grant, and we did get that grant of $2,500. She also led the charge with the 4-way speech contest, and I thought that was a huge success. So third and not last, she worked with Dr. Cara, and they orchestrated a way to get out and deliver meals to families that are struggling and doesn't even have the resources to go buy food, and getting help with a place to live temporarily. And we're getting ready to kick that off again next week, and I'll let Dr. Parra talk a little more about that later, since it is his huge event that he works hard and has pulled together with, I think, Terry and Valerie.
Yeah, I'll go through the list.
Okay, good. You'll have an opportunity. Or you may now. Would you like to share now? Come forward. Let's do it in the moment while we're thinking about it.
Actually, I kind of feel obligated to cheer on Patty and her efforts for the 85th celebration. Thanks again, Patty, for all that work. Tremendous effort.
The round of applause for them, please.
So what it's talking about is a partnership we've developed with Family Promise of Irving. And so basically what happens is this, we deliver, a team of us deliver meals that we actually purchase the food, prepare the food, deliver the food to these families who are over in Meadowbrook apartments. There are 2 apartments there, usually 2 families. And so this past time around, what we did was we delivered those meals. And so that's 7 consecutive days of dinner that we provide. And it's an estimated total of 49 volunteer hours that we've provided in service, which is a great thing for us. An even better piece of that, or an equally good part of that, is the fact that this club donated $500 toward the efforts of Family Promise for meals. Because it's not just dinner, it's breakfast and lunch that these families need. And so the estimate takes about $125 per week to provide breakfast and lunch groceries for these families. And so by contributing $500, we covered 2 families that we served dinner meals to, and then provided another cushion of two families for the next week. So that's a tremendous accomplishment, and I thank Rotarians for being kind and being gracious in their service and their funding. We're heading into the second round of that, and that begins this next week, this Sunday, and Robert also will be kicking that off. I do want to go ahead and call attention to the fact that we had 7 Rotarians involved this last time around, and gotta find those names, just don't want to miss anybody. Apologies. Actually, as the set item, so we'll go ahead and just try by memory. So Robert Alsop, Valerie Moser, Jim Klein, Lydia DeSpain, thank you. Gosh, who else was in that group? Terry Oliver, Shane Webb, Valerie Bozick, yeah, she was in that, and me. So we're looking forward to kicking that off, not kicking it off, continuing this next round. Starts this next week, this Sunday. And my hope is that other Rotarians will want to become involved in that process. And that way we'll go ahead and do a little bit more perhaps, or at least take a little bit of load off some folks who have been donating their time and certainly their resources toward that effort. We're looking forward to continuing to grow that. And so I'll be coming back to you with a plea for help. Thanks.
Excellent. And then a 6th accomplishment, our contributions to the Rotary Foundation increased. We have up to date through June, $9,807. So thank you, everyone. That makes a large difference. It helps us to offer more scholarships, and we did offer an additional scholarship this past year, and also support other causes and needs in the community. So remember to make those contributions. As Bobby shared with us, he does a small one every month, and he is now our leader with contributions. A small amount each month does increase and build over many years. So that's the thought to think about. It can be automatic, just like paying your membership due, and make a larger difference. So that's easily accessible. If you need information, be glad to help you with that. Okay, at this time, I'm going to pivot and make some presentations to show my appreciation and respect to everyone that helped. Each of you here and each member makes a difference. It takes everyone, not only attending the meetings, but getting out into the community, building awareness where we can help make a larger difference. So it takes everyone, and I really would like to give everyone a plaque today, but unfortunately, the budget didn't allow me to do that. But you're in my heart, and I think of all of you, and I know every member. I just reviewed the list this morning, and I thought, oh my goodness, I wish I could give this one, this one. But truly, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate all of you. And just because I don't have a plaque for you today, like Ed, you make a large difference in Salvation of Army with Cody and ringing the bell, we get out there and help you. That's a huge event, and it makes a large difference for a lot of families. So thank you so much. Okay, let's see, would a past president like to help me, hand out my plaques? Ricky?
Patty?
Patty? Thank you, Patty.
I'm not doing the homework, y'all. I'm gonna take it.
You're gonna do what?
I said, I'm not doing the
Oh. It's just putting it on record, right?
Yeah, just put it on record.
Okay, I'd like to make a presentation to our president-elect, soon to be president, Shane Webb.
Another boy, Shane.
Shane is always ready to help. He's always at I can do. Last minute, I'd have to call on him to help me out with something that had come up or something that I couldn't find time to support, and he would always say, yes, I'll take care of that. Yes, I'll be there. Yes, I'll do whatever you need, Linda. So I know Shane's going to be an awesome president, and we're going to enjoy a lot more success. Thank you, Shane.
Another boy, Shane.
Who's my photographer today?
I left my,
I got it. I got it. I got it.
well, I left my phone on the podium.
Oh. Got it? Okay.
That's good. You should be.
No, I know my phone's down.
Oh, it did. Here you go.
Out of battery.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Got it. Cool.
Okay. The second plaque goes to Lazaro, my director membership and interim president, and
Another boy, Lazaro.
I cannot say enough good things about Laz. He's always eager to help. He's always thinking ahead of the curve. He's always coming to me and saying, how about we do this? What do you think about that? And I'm always going, yes, I love that. Let's get behind that and make it happen. But he is a leader. A leader is someone that doesn't wait for someone to tell them to do something. They think outside of the box and come up with ideas and push the president to get behind it. So that's what I think of you. Thank you for your leadership.
Where's picture? Oh, yeah. You're good. You're good, Les.
Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3. Got it.
Remember, anytime Linda called me, I said yes.
Sorry, it was breaking up. I didn't hear the last part of what you said.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Tracy's not with us, but she did help us out with our secretary duties, and I have a plaque for her, so she's not on Zoom today, but we'll have to figure out a way to get this to her. She did have some challenges and unfortunately wasn't in attendance for several months, but we all love Tracy, and I felt she deserved a plaque, and hopefully we can get this to her.
All right. Nice job, Tracy.
However, I have a plaque for the key person that was our secretary all year. And he has been such an awesome leader. We promise Bobby every year that we're not gonna suck him in and cause him to do the secretarial duties. But guess what happened, including during my presidency? I remember past president Robert also promising Bobby we would not pull him in again. So I'm sorry, Robert, but we did pull him in again. I think you'll be blessed this next year because we have an awesome person with talent and a can-do spirit, and has a brother that has been a leader role for her. So I think she'll come in here and make a huge difference for her. But Bobby, we'd like for you to come forward. I'd like to give you a plaque because I appreciate you and all that you did for us.
We should have gone there, stunt double. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Got it.
Thank you, Bobby.
Good job. Boy, Bobby.
Our next plaque is for our treasurer that's been so faithful and continued to be our treasurer for many years and is so diligent in keeping us informed. Unfortunately, David's not with us. I believe he's on vacation too, because he was texting me yesterday. He had his office manager forward some numbers to me, but David's always good to keep me updated. And the good news is yesterday he reported that we still have money. We're still doing good. So, yay. The next award is to the Director of Programs, Ryan Manning. Ryan, I cannot say enough good things about how he worked diligently to find unique, fantastic speakers that all of us would enjoy, and we'd all gain some information and be a better person. Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you. All right.
Richard Raymond, please come forward. Richard, of course, is always faithful to be in attendance. He's our Director of Community Service, and Richard does get out and work. In fact, the event that I've attended at the barn with repair and building flags, Richard's always there. He's always using his vehicle to get out and deliver flags and pick them up. So I appreciate your faithfulness, Richard. Thank you.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Good job, Richard.
Valerie's not with us today, but we will get this to her. I so appreciate her leadership, and she just took ownership of getting that grant for us, and also working to build a four-way speech contest, and then working diligently to get meals out to families that are
In need.
are in need and are not having the resources to take care of their family. And she's already reached out to me and wanting to get involved and do some more projects for next year. So, yay, Shane, we'll be communicating more about that. Dr. Parr. Dr. Parr is Director of Club Service, and I can always depend on Dr. Parr. He's always available by text, phone, and he's faithful to show up at the meetings. And at the board meetings, he was a tremendous leader. He'd keep us on track. He'd help us to not forget to approve something or discuss an item that we tabled. So he kept us all on our toes. Thank you, Dr. Parr. Mara's not with us at the meeting, but I see her on
There she
Zoom,
is.
and I have a plaque for you because I so appreciated your excellent communication, your faithfulness every week. You never forgot. You were always consistent with your communication, and I could email her last minute, build this in, please, and boom, immediately it would go out. Thank you, Ron. We have a plaque for you.
Wait, yeah, that's not a good picture.
Okay, oh, we're getting a photo, look pretty, but I did, Laura. Love it, thank you.
That was like, what's that movie? Inception?
Well, Jordan's not with us, and we'll give his plaque to Robert to give him, but I think we're all very appreciative
Yes,
of
yeah.
what Jordan does for us.
Yes.
I love it, but it was perfect. We must get a photo of that, yeah. So anyway, Robert, you can tell Jordan that we are all so appreciative to have him as a tremendous resource. He's been instrumental with helping us build a platform and also get membership, easy, breezy, flag enrollment, and now you can make contributions because a lot of people may not want to be a member, may not ever attend a meeting, but they like to make contributions to a good cause that can make a larger difference worldwide. So thank you, Jordan.
Yeah.
Jordan.
We appreciate Rick because he's very passionate about the Las Colinas Rotary Club. Very, very passionate about the flag program, and he's always eager to be a mentor to help whatever's needed. Thank you, Rick. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah, do you take it up?
All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Got it?
Thank you. Thank you, Rick. We all really appreciate all that you've done for the flag program this year. Another instrumental person that I consider a tremendous leader with our flag program is Kathy Howard. Kathy, please come
Yay,
forward.
Kathy.
Hours that we do not even mention, or she doesn't even mention, and working behind the scene and trying to help us to always have a successful year with the flag program.
No, she's trying to, I'm trying to kind of get out of the picture.
Oh,
You guys are like Charlie's Angels. Perfect.
no.
Need the pistol.
Our next award goes to Dr. LaBar. Dr. LaBar, please come forward. Program and always passionate about getting everyone out there on Saturdays, and of course he's always there rolled up with all the poles and flags and ties and
Wine
what
corks.
else?
Wine corks.
Labels, and he's telling us where to put them, how to make it professional. Lots of moving parts, but you're always consistent. Woo. Next plaque goes to the lady standing beside me. Patty, I appreciate you being the director of our 85th anniversary celebration, pulling together a team, and it was a huge success. Thank you. is, of course, for Neil and Sandra. I've so appreciated them every week.
Oh,
They were always faithful, always here, ready, and unfortunately, they're not with us today, but we're going to make sure they get this plaque to show how we appreciate them and hope to see them soon. Thank you. Thank you, Patty. Well, in closing, I want to thank you. I'm so proud of our success and looking forward to many more celebrations with Shane Webb's leadership. I encourage everyone to get involved and support Shane and help him to enjoy a year as president as I have. And it's because all of you, I felt your support, I felt your love. And this is an experience I'll never forget. Thank you. Closing, we're going to have the four-way test led by past president Robert also. Thank you.
So join me as we again thank Linda for her service this year and let's review the four-way test with the things say and do. First,
Is it the truth?
second,
Is fair to all concerned?
third,
Will it build goodwill and better friendships?
and fourth.
Will it be beneficial to all concerned?
Thank you.